Yeah, being involved with the Christmas Miracle has been a great privilege for me. The longer I'm on the planet, as I like to say, I realize that I'm a really blessed man.
As Aaron and I met with our gal for supper, and just to meet her and take her out and find out what her needs were, I found that it's really a humbling experience for me.
They've just really gone through a lot of difficult times and live on a very limited budget. It's a single mom that has 3 kids.
I've seen how much they've wanted things and wanted to help them out.
I can't think of a better sacrifice of any of my time, if that's what it amounts to, than to try to give back to somebody who's obviously in a more humbling position than I am by our own admission.
Most recently, they've just been going through a lot of struggles, and this particular Christmas, the mom was worried about making it special.
To me, it's just been an eye-opener of how much I've been blessed in my life, and I just continue thanking the Lord for it.
She just is genuinely grateful, and there's been a lot of chapters in her life like there are in a lot of ours, and so it's been great to see her allow us to step into her life.
When we sat down and took them out to a meal, we asked them where they wanted to go, and they all said Johnny Carinos, and that was the first time they've been out to that. And I haven't thought about it, but you know, we go out a lot.
They are never able to be with their extended family, and so this has been a really neat way for them just to feel like they have a family around them. So this has been a huge blessing to this family.
And then just seeing our whole group light up and saying, well, we can do this, or when we were brainstorming that day, and just one person said, I'll bring a basketball hoop, or we can do this for them.
We asked her, what is it you most like to have for Christmas from us? And she said, I just like for my house to be a home.
She is just asking for the simple things. When we asked her to make a wish list, we said, you know, what would you want if you could have anything for Christmas? She said, I need the basics, the essentials. I need toothpaste, soap, shampoos.
We really took this opportunity as a chance to show our family and friends how to serve freely, and we've opened up our group, and our group has opened up this miracle to lots of different people. So, for example, like people at my sister's work have become involved. Some of our family has become involved. People are sending things in the mail from New York City.
It's just the simple things of life. She's not asking for extravagant things, but she's just asking for things that I guess I have taken for granted in my life.
And so looking forward to see how the blessing continues to build. God's been good to us so far, and we're headed for a little project this weekend, and we'll keep you posted in the future.
I've been excited to be able to get involved. It's made me have a new understanding of the needs that others have that are just simple.
To me, this is what really Christmas is. It's not, you know, it's about all this giving each other gifts, but we need to bless other people in the community more than it. I mean, if you can't do this, you should do other things.
Well, when I was kind of reflecting on the whole idea of a Christmas miracle, I started thinking about, well, you know, what kind of miracle is this? Jesus did all sorts of different kinds of miracles. We're calling it a Christmas miracle, so I guess it ought to resemble something. And, you know, as I was thinking about it, it kind of struck me that the miracle that this seems to represent is like when Jesus turned water into wine. It was his very first miracle ever, and it kind of inaugurated his ministry on earth. And every time Jesus did a miracle in the Gospels, especially in the Gospel of John, it has some sort of significance, some symbolic meaning behind it. In other words, Jesus was saying, this is the kind of God that I am. And, you know, we try really hard to rationalize what Jesus was doing when he turned water into wine, but you really can't rationalize it beyond the fact that Jesus just wanted to party. And to take it even a step further, he used the jars full of water that were used for ceremonial cleansing, something that the religious people would not have been very happy about. But he was doing something, and he was sending a message about his nature, about his character, about who he is in that miracle. And so what we're doing with the Christmas miracle is we're turning water into wine. We're helping people understand that this God that we serve, this Jesus that we follow, that he doesn't fit into the molds that they may already have. And we're ourselves learning that Jesus is a God who means what he says when he says that My yoke is easy and my burden is light. And I think that's what we're trying to say to these people through the Christmas miracle.